Good morning, dear class 9 students. Dear students, let us continue the civics first chapter. And today, through this video, let us discuss about the readings. The draft was discussed by the Constituent Assembly clause by clause. So, the draft were discussed by the Constituent Assembly members. Clause by clause means step by step since November 4, 1948. Thereafter, the draft underwent the second reading, which was completed on October 17, 1947. It was followed by the third and final readings, which were completed on November 26, 1949. So this way, the 2-3 times the checking of the draft was done, and then that was done step by step, looking at each points, each would call the law and orders, so that if any error is found by the Constituent Assembly, they could rechange that. So that's why they went on reading or checking 2-3 times. Now, time term. It took nearly 3 years for the Constituent Assembly to finally pass the Constitution. At the time of its signing, the Constitution consisted of 395 articles and 8 schedules. So 8 schedules means the law and orders are made for the scheduled caste people, or we'd call the tribal people. Now, implementation of the constitutions. After the signing of the Constitution, only the clauses relating to citizenship and some other came into force immediately. So as the constitutions was ready, immediately some of the laws and orders are implemented for the citizens. This was to enable persons displaced as a result of the partition to register themselves as Indian citizens. So at the time, since country were divided, India and Pakistan, and those people who wanted to remain in India, they have to go through with the registration work. Those who wanted to become the part of India, they also had to give their names, and their names had to be registered in the registers. The Constitution was adopted and passed by the Constituent Assembly on November 26, 1949. The Constitution as a whole came into force with effect from January 26, 1950. So, by November 26, 1949, the Constitution was ready, and that came into operation, or that came into working from January 26, 1950. With the coming into force of the Constitution, C. Rajagopalachari became the Governor General. He replaced Lord Mountbatten. So, till 1949, British personnel, Lord Mountbatten was the Governor General of India. But after just the Constitution was made, we got a new Governor General, that is from India. His name is C. Rajagopalachari. The Constituent Assembly became the provisional parliament until the new general elections were held in 1951 to 52. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who was the president of Constituent Assembly, took over as a president of the Indian Union. So Rajendra Prasad was a Constituent Assembly president. So as the constitution was created, made, the same person, Rajendra Prasad, was declared as a first president of our Indian subcontinent, or we call India. Now, significance of January 26. The date January 26, 1954 or 1950 for commencement for the constitution was specially selected because of its historical importance. So why January 26, 1950 was accepted or declared as a announcement or a final approval of the constitution? There's a reason behind it. So that is what it is saying, that there is a historical importance for declaring January 26, 1950 to be announced officially about the constitution. So what was that? Let us see. It was on this day, 26 January in 1929, the Lahore session of Indian National Congress had for the first time given the call up Purana Swaraj. So that is the reason in Lahore session the Indian National Congress had first time announced or called the Purana Swaraj. So due to that, 26 January 1950 was accepted officially to be announced about the constitution and to be accepted as a Republic Day. So or completed independence. So since then the day was celebrated as a Independence Day up to 1947. So also after 26 January 1950, the country was fully independent, was completely free from the British power. On achieving independence, 15 August 1947 became the Independence Day. January 26 was designated or officially accepted as the Republic Day. So this way we completed our civics portion. So we will deal with the next chapter in the next video. So I'll be giving you question answer through WhatsApp numbers after some times. Thank you.